Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? I am so happy to be here with you today. I am going to be showing you how to make this really fun fold card. Of course, it's fun because it's a fun fold. I'm a little bit hoarse. I've been filming videos today, so let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Sorry. So you can flip this open. There's a cute little flower. And it opens like this. So it's a really cool card, and it is made with our Sun Prints designer series paper. This is the main piece. You see how beautiful that is. This is also some of the Sun Prints. And then the other side is striped. I thought it was a really great piece. And then this is stamped on the inside. So I will show you how to make this awesome fun fold card. And if you just stay with me, we will make it happen. I'm using the Nature's Prints bundle this whole week, and this is my final video this week with this bundle, so definitely check it out. It is a great way to get some free celebration products since it's celebration till the end of August. I cannot believe July is almost over and celebration is halfway gone. It goes too fast, the time, too fast. All right, so let's go ahead and knock this out. I also paired it with this die right here. That's what I used for the heartfelt thank you, which is embossed. The seasonal labels dies is what I used for that. So check those out as well. They are not just for Christmas. All right, I'm going to move this to the side and we will get started. Actually, I'm going to move it off camera because, well, I'll try and put it there, see if it works. I'm going to take another sip of my drink because I end up drinking a lot of water when I'm filming because I talk so much that I get hoarse. Okay, so we're gonna take our Simply Scored tool. That's what we're gonna start with. So let me grab that, put that up here, and I'll tell you the dimensions. So this front piece, that's basically the base of our card, excuse me, is a piece of 5.5 by 12 inches, and it's our designer series paper, the Sun Prints. Okay, you can score on either side of your paper, it doesn't matter, you can move it when you're done. You just want to be gentle when you're scoring on DSP. It's not as thick as cardstock, so you just want to use a light hand. So we're going to score it in a few places. So we're going to score it on the long side. We're going to start at the 1.5 inch mark. Okay, so 1.5. Then we're going to score it at 4 5/8. And 5/8 is just 5 ticks past the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 5/8. And then our last one is at 7 3/4. So 7, that's 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 7 3/4. And those are the 3 points. So the 5.5 by 12 inch piece of designer series paper is scored at 1.5, at 4 5/8, and at 7 3/4. And I know you guys can't really see it. It's hard to see with prints like this, but you'll see it once I fold it. So let me get this out of the way and out of the camera. I'll bring my card back in. Okay, so let's explain. So this piece here is the 1.5 inch score mark. So you can see that it's a valley fold. Okay, so this one's going to come in. And I'm just going to use my bone folder to make sure that it's nice and burnished. Because on the front of the card, that's what you see is this color, right? Okay. So now we're going to do this score mark here at the 4 5/8. So this one's going to come back. Okay. Then we're going to score at 7 3/4, and it's going to go forward. So then this is what you have when you're done scoring. Okay. You have this flap, you have this flap, and there's the back of your card. Okay, I'm going to show it to you with this one. Let's do them together. So you have this flap, which you can see everything on the front here is stuck to this flap. okay? That's where our flower is, and this white strip of DSP. And the reason I put that there is I felt like this was gonna get a lot of play, and I wanted it to have some stability. And then we're going to go this way, and then there's our card, okay? So really simple. Let's put all the parts and pieces together. Let's start with this piece here. Let's glue that down. So this is just a small little piece. I think it's about 1/2 inch or 3/8 of an inch or so. It's just a scrap I had lying around. I just wanted it to be just a little bit, I don't know. I wanted it to have some stability on that end. I think it's 3/8 of an inch by 5.5 inches. But just a thin piece to give that some stability. I'm gonna glue that right here. I'm gonna actually open this and lay it on my mat just in case I get a little glue on something, because I'm good at that, right? And place that, and then that will be there. So the part that gets handled will be cardstock, okay? So that's what we have so far now. Let's work on the inside. Let's work on this big piece, okay? I'm gonna grab a scrap piece of copy paper, which I like to use that. I cut it up when I'm done using whatever I printed, and it's served its purpose for me, then I do that. So we're gonna start with a starry sky, and we're gonna stamp that fern image. So let's grab that. I'm gonna just do that one time in this corner right here, just like that. Set that to the side. Now we're gonna do the flower. We're done with starry sky. Pacific Point is next. So we're gonna go ahead and ink that up, and we're gonna put that flower up here, right along that piece. And then I'm gonna do one on this side right here. So we have the 2 flowers. And then next we have the splatter stamp. Now I do want it to not be full saturation. I'm gonna do a full saturation right here where it's not covering anything, okay? Then I'm gonna come back in and I'm gonna stamp off, and I'm gonna stamp across this piece. And I'm gonna stamp off, I'm gonna stamp across this piece. And I'm gonna stamp off, I'm gonna stamp across this piece. And I'm gonna do one more time right here for this edge, okay? And it will fade into the cardstock as it dries. So I'm just gonna put it to the side and let that dry, and we'll glue that down in a minute. I'm gonna purge the rest of this ink onto the scrap paper. And then this one as well, so that I can use my chamois a lot more without having to clean it as often. All right, let's close this ink pad. And we'll go ahead and clean our stamps. Now I use the starry sky to do the main focal point on the front. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I used Versamark ink and embossing powder, and a white embossing powder, and the heat tool to do the sentiment on the front on that piece of starry sky. Now that I've cleaned my stamps, I can get rid of that. Let's set that to the side. We're gonna work on this now. So let's go ahead and glue this little flower in here. I used a piece of basic white cardstock, and I stamped in Pacific Point ink, and I stamped that flower that we did on the inside, and I die cut that out. So let's glue that. I just wanted a little point of interest in there. Such a pretty card. I love this paper, it's gorgeous. So let's grab and put it in here. That way, if you open that flap there, you have something, not just stripe. Okay, so now we're gonna work on this part. So let me give you these dimensions. Oh my goodness. This is a piece of designer series paper and is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. And then this is a piece of Pacific Point cardstock, which is 2 3/4 by 4 inches, okay? So we're gonna glue those 2 pieces together. I'm gonna close this card so you guys can see. So let's glue that onto that piece of Pacific Point. I'm gonna use my, what adhesive again? grab this and we'll attach that on. I just wanted a slight edge of that Pacific Point, that bright blue. It's such a beautiful color to peek out from behind here. Now, we're going to attach this beautiful floral image, which I stamped in Starry Sky. And we're going to pop that up with dimensionals. So let's grab the dimensionals. We're going to go ahead and put those on the different parts here to help it stick up off of our card. I just love this. It's such a beautiful focal point. And yeah, I'm an overuser of dimensionals. I admit it. So this is going to go right here like this, okay? So let's go ahead and attach that. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to pull the backs off of all these dimensionals, all 500 of them. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. Now we're going to go ahead and attach this on. It's such a beautiful image. I love it. I'm going to kind of put it to this top corner and then have it cascade in this direction because we need room here for our sentiment. So this was cut with the seasonal labels dies, and it's this one right here. And this is actually a huge die set, and it does have a stamp set that goes with it. But if you put this many labels in a stamp set, look at this one, how beautiful it is. You got to use it for more than just this stamp set, right? So that's what I do. I mean, I use what I have. And I love any kind of shapes. I'm a sucker for those, so I buy them, all the shapes. Okay, so now we're going to put this piece in here. So it looks like this is going to rest here. It doesn't need a dimensional, but it may need some dimensionals in this bottom section, maybe right there. So I'm going to use the one here. Let's see. Yeah, that will fit. And then we need to put one in this section right here. Good. And then I need to put at the bottom. Let's try just that one and see if that's enough. I need to make sure that this, there we go. Yeah, I think that's enough. It feels steady. It feels solid there. Maybe a little one in this corner because you know how I am with dimensionals. All right, enough. Stop with the dimensionals. Okay. Let's pull those backs off. And we will place that right here in this corner. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So now we're going to attach this onto our card. And so I wanted it to kind of nest on and overlap both layers. So I wanted it to be a little bit past this one. And I wanted this to kind of be right there on the edge. So let's move it back a little bit more. I think that will be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add adhesive onto this piece, and I'm only going to attach it to this one side. So I'm going to do 2 lines of seal, okay? So we're going to put one here and one next to it. And then we're going to place this on our card, making sure it's even. Just like that. And by the way, this will fit into a regular envelope. All right. So now let's go ahead and glue our piece to the back. Oops. I get a little crazy with the glue. All right, let's place that one right here and center it in that panel. Holding this up helps for your eye to be able to see this side as well. Okay, look at how gorgeous. All right, so now we just have to do our embellishments. Look how cute this is. It's a great card. Don't you think? It's pretty awesome. All right, let's put our embellishments, and I'm using the Elegant Faceted Gems. If you can't tell, I really like them. There's like none left on this card. Let me show you what they look like when they're full. I know I have another one here in my drawer. I just got to find it. Where are you guys? I have a little kind of holder where I keep all the all of my embellishments. Look, see? I don't like this at all. Not at all. I use it a lot. Let's see how many come in the package. 90. I only have a few left. Okay, so we're going to use the clear ones today because I really wanted them to pop on the color. So we're going to go with a large one first. Let's put that one right here. Okay, we'll do another large one, maybe. No. Yeah. Let's do another large one. Put it over here in this corner. And then I'm going to do a small one up here, kind of in this area. Let's put it right here. And when you put these clear ones onto your card, they take the color that's underneath, right? So they look like they're starry sky colored, but they're not. So don't forget about the Elegant Faceted Gems. They are awesome. Let me clear off this area and bring back our stamp set that has been the focus this week, the Nature's Prints. I think that it is a gorgeous stamp set, beautiful dies. I have plenty of projects for you to immerse yourself in. So definitely check that out. If you have never left a comment, please leave me a comment. I would love to know that you are watching, that you are here. It gives me feedback and also lets me know that I am making the content that you want. Please share my videos. You can share them with friends or you can share them to your Pinterest. If you throw them on your Pinterest, you can kind of have a little board there for the things that you want to make, and it'll be easy for you to find them instead of getting lost on my channel, which has hundreds of videos on it. All right, guys, I am so grateful to have you. Thanks for helping me grow. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment for me. All the links for all of these products are in the description below, so check that out. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. It is celebration, so you get free products for purchases. So let me know if you're interested in purchasing and you need some questions or have questions. I'd be happy to help you. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!